Hello and welcome to episode 25 of my playthrough of DireWolf20's 1.18 mod pack. Today we're going to continue along the same lines of what we were doing the previous episode, right? So we are going to... Oh, that's going to be a problem, I think. I got distracted. We're going to continue down working on this tree farm. We have it pretty much set up at this point, but now we just need to deal with item routing, because if we look in here... oh, that's why that wasn't working. These are filling up very quickly, like extremely quickly. So we're going to do a couple things that we need to get this kind of in order and in good shape before we really go too far. Inside the base, you can see there we've got some extra drawers set up, right? So before we start pulling items away and, what's the word? And kind of storing them, I guess. We're going to pull one of every type of log, because we know that we're going to want to store those. One of every type of sapling, an apple, and sticks. Those are going to be the main outputs that we're going to get from this thing. So let's stage them. We can have a spot ready for it already inside the base once we start actually pulling it into this storage system. So let's start off with the logs. 2, 3, and 4. Doesn't really matter how they go in my inventory. But what I've done here is I've just like added the drawers empty and then locked them so that nothing is going to be put into it in the meantime before we stage it. So now we can just come here and right click spruce and go oak, acacia, and birch. The logs are now stored. We can do the same thing now with the saplings, and because it's going to annoy me if I don't, I'm going to store it in the same sort of orientation. So that, you know, birch is bottom right, spruce bottom left, blah, blah, blah. The other two things that we're going to get lots of is sticks and apples. They can just have their own little... Oh, maybe not. Why don't we put them in there? And then we can... And then to clear that, what we can do is just go configuration tool, unlock it, punch it out, and then lock it again. Cool. Sticks and apples can go there. I'm happy with that. We can probably get rid of those two now. But now all of our outputs are sorted. So doing the rest of this is going to be pretty easy. I'm pretty sure we set up the insert and export, but there's a couple of things that we need to do to really get that in like a solid position, right? So let's head back over there. Okay, so here we'll shrink down. First of all, this one here, which is set to an insert, right? Because we want saplings in here. We really want this to be a higher priority than what our draw system is, so we should probably look at that, right? Because obviously as it goes into the system, it's going to want to try to input it into the draw system first, so this is priority 97. We just want it to go into our little plant sower before it goes into there, right? So we're going to put this priority 100. We'll go 98. Why not? It doesn't really matter. It's just a higher priority than that one. Cool. So what it's going to try to do is try to insert our saplings into that first, and then once the saplings are full in here, they're going to go into the drawers, which is nice and easy. The other thing we're going to need to do is laser wrench. Beautiful. And then this thing doesn't need anything inserted, does it? It just needs to be able to extract, which we have set up here. It extracts both fluid and items. Cool. Oh, that's right. We have to do we have to deal with fluids? I don't know if we do, actually. It doesn't seem like we're actually gaining any fluids, so let's pull that out for the moment, because if it doesn't need to be in it, then that's happy for us. So let's connect you to that. We'll connect this one to you. And cool, that doesn't really matter. We can probably just block this off now. We don't need to be tiny anymore. And then we can just connect this up over here. So let's just do it along the ground because I'm lazy. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then connect you to you. Now, do laser connectors have the same limit? I don't actually know. To you to that. Yeah, it is maximum range of 8. Really need a way that we can up that limit there, Direwolf, because this is a bit rough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll just put you in line with that. Because that's a lot of lasers that we have to use. It would be really nice just to be able to put one here on the corner and then just connect it up. Oh, really? You're outside the range of 8? Oh, goodness. Connect you to that one, and then you to that one, and then you to you. And now we should be fully hooked up. We should definitely sleep, otherwise we're going to die. We need to go inside to do that then. Okay, so everything should be set up now. Actually, I forgot that I need to break this again. But just little bits of configuration now. So this guy we can, oh, you're set to the max transfer amount. Everything is now outside of you. We just got to check down here. Now that this is working how it's intended to, we should see saplings in here. In this bad boy, and we do. So it should be all planted now, actually. Or getting close to being fully planted, which we totally are. Oh, and it seems like the, it's actually working. The sectors are actually working. So it must just go random then for like, so sap, what's that? Spruce, birch, and then I don't know what this sector's meant to be. But that to me looks like the sectors are actually working. Yeah, spruce that, and then oak. It must have just like not had enough oak saplings in there, so I just filled in the area with other saplings that we had. That's kind of cool. So if that's the case, what we can probably do here is just like double them up. So that we have 2 sectors of each. Go bang bang 2. We'll change you to birch, and then change you to spruce, and then have a free sector down here. Or just turn you into spruce, why not? So that's how it's going to work now. Beautiful. And then once the trees grow up and then the saplings get replanted and stuff, it'll work even better. But I just noticed that we didn't space this out properly. So all of these are fine, but we have a dead area over here because I was silly and didn't check the entire space, but that's fine. We just put like a border around it as well. Okay. Cool. That looked kind of natural, why not? All of these blocks aren't really meant to be here, but whatever, we'll just get rid of them. Doesn't hurt. I think it was because they were actually connected by other things. My inventory's full again. Let's just dump this stuff. You can go, you can go, you can go. That. The sapling. Oh, no, that's not a sapling, that's a log. Cool, let's just get rid of that stuff. But this is working beautifully. We now have an automated tree farm. See, things are already getting pulled out. It's pulling out 8 things per second. We can upgrade. I guess we can upgrade technically both of these, or all of these machines, right? We can do like, what are they called? Add-ons. They're called add-ons. So we go in, in dust, and then we go add on. We've got a bunch of range. We can, wow, range up to 12. We can go like massive farms with this thing. But we see, can we do speed, we can do efficiency, we can do processing. So we can upgrade these with other add-ons if we need. But I think this size tree farm is kind of huge for the time being. We are now generating 4 different types of saplings. And as you can see as well, like in the little thing we have, what's that? There's only 4 in there, so there's 5 other slots that we can use for other saplings if we wanted to, which we probably will at some point. But now, yes, okay, all of our logs have landed in here, which is even nicer. But the problem is that that's going to fill up, and then once these fill up, everything's going to start landing into this one, which we don't want that, because that's just going to create an even bigger mess. So we want to make what are called, what's the mod called? Functional storage? Yeah, functional storage at func. And we want to make this bad boy, void upgrades. And let's make 2 of them. Does 2 sound like a good number? Yeah, let's make, we'll make 3. We'll make 3 for this one as well. So we need 3 of these bad boys. And then a bunch of obsidian, which we should still have a ton of. Cool, yeah. Because I went crazy. I don't know if I showed the patch of like where I mined out all the obsidian from. But we can go void upgrade, and void upgrade. So you can see here in the little corner, there, there's a little indicator, I guess, that there's a void upgrade on this. Which all that means is that once it hits like the max amount that these are allowed to store, which is 512, which really isn't a lot actually, because we're nearly at that with the oak. And we'll definitely hit that with the spruce pretty soon. We probably would have storage upgrade in this one, I think. The saplings we don't really care about. Realistically, they could just get voided, but it's nice to have them. But as I was explaining before I got sidetracked again, my mind is all over the place today, guys. Once it hits that 512, anything extra that comes into here is just going to get voided, which avoids, get it? Avoids this chest getting filled up with random junk, which is kind of nice. But I think 512 is kind of lax. So how expensive are these upgrades? How much is a diamond upgrade? Multiplies the block storage by 24. What is 512 times 24? I feel like that's a big number. 12 times 24. Just do this on my calculator. Wow, 12,000. That is way too much. Let's do the copper upgrade. By 8. 512, 1024, 2048, and 4,000 something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the copper upgrade. That maths is probably wrong, but whatever. We just want one of these, don't we? So we need 2 chests, which means we're going to need some planks. And one of these bad boys as well. Not that. Let's make 2 chests while we're here. We'll make... we just need some ingots. Dunk, bang. Make that. And then we'll slap the copper upgrade on that. Yeah, say 4.1k. Oh, I was close. I was actually right. Okay. Beautiful. So now we have an ample amount of log storage. And tree farm is automated, I guess. It doesn't look like we have any other things that we have to handle. I thought it said that we had to handle fluids from this. But all the tanks are empty. Sludge, ether. I don't know what adding ether to this does. Redstone mode ignored. But this is working handsomely. And so long as it collects saplings and stuff, this will... It's essentially self-sustaining, right? It's going to try to throw saplings into this bad boy first before it throws them anywhere else. And it'll eventually replace all these oak ones with spruce once it has the actual spruce saplings to plant and the oak saplings have been grown. So we're in a really good spot now. At least for trees and wood. We're really good. I guess now the other thing would be seeing where we're at with the rest of the stuff, because right now all these are kind of doing their thing. That's fine. We should probably set you back to insert from the left so that you can keep making tiny rubber, because I forgot about that. We'll turn back into this guy. Let's do some other things. That was kind of my plan for today, but that was way quicker than what I thought it would be. Actually, what I did want to check is, since we've added these other things, how's our power production? Are we still in the green? Looks like it. Doesn't look like we're spending more than we're making. But I guess the only real thing that is running at the moment would be, that is using power, is the tree farm, realistically, until we start using this stuff, which I haven't gone mining in a hot minute, so the ore processing is still just kind of chilling. Did I put the filter on? I don't think I did put the filter on. I made filters. I made 44 filters. Is that just inserting what it can? Is this working accidentally? I think it totally is. It's actually working accidentally. It's only allowing saplings to go in there. Why? If I throw seeds into the system, is it going to input seeds into there? Actually, this is a good test. Because that was something that I completely overlooked. I've got seeds in this one for sure. Let's grab some wheat seeds and throw you into that. Do you get rerouted back here? It doesn't look like they did. Did they get put into there? Let's grab some paper, just in case. Where's my sleeping bag? I have no idea where it is. I think it's in this chest. Oh, I don't know where it is. I seem to have misplaced my sleeping bag. I did put the seeds in here. Okay, cool. We need to make a tag filter. Good thing I thought of that before. That created like a massive issue. Let's go here. We need to put the tag filter in there, and then we're just going to add the tag sapling. That's right, the search function doesn't work on this, apparently. Go here, bang, tags, saplings. Forge saplings. We'll add Forge and Minecraft saplings, because I don't think it'll hurt to have both of them in there. Now it is going to do every single type of sapling. Maybe a basic filter is probably the smarter thing to do, because then if we want to add things to it, we can. Let's do that instead. I think the tag filter is probably overkill for this, because it's just going to try to put every sapling that goes into the system into it. Redstone ignored. Basic filter. And then here, I just want to look at saplings. Which is super easy, because we can just drag and pull from NEI or JEI, whatever the mod is called nowadays. Straight into this bad boy. Cool. Those are the saplings that are going into there. Now the only things that should be allowed in, like, should be getting pulled from the system into this is saplings themselves. That's a win. Let's turn back into a regular sized person. Cool. Tree farm is automated, I guess. We really don't have to do anything now. We can block that up and we shouldn't have to go down there again. At all, unless we want to do upgrades and stuff. But I think this is a pretty decent size. So what's the next project? We've farmed trees. Is there anything else that we really need a lot of that we don't get? Unless we want to do like extra processing with like our meat and stuff down here, but I don't think that really matters too much. What I do need to do though is make like a ton of void filters for every single one of these. But I think that's an off-camera job. We got sugarcane, we got that. Is there anything? I don't think we really need to farm anything else. We've got, at least at this point, I don't think there's anything else that we need, but I think we're in a good space. I will say though, having to deal with all of these chests, like having to look through and like looking for items is getting kind of old. So maybe we do that next. Maybe we look at a better storage system. Right, this works, but I think we need something better. So what if we look at, is refined storage in here? Can we do that? Let's do refined storage, since this is going to be relatively easy to get into. For the time being. It's not as powerful as applied energistics, but I also don't want to go looking for meteorites at the moment. We need quartz enriched iron. Which means we need more nether quartz. Yeah, getting nether quartz kind of sucks right now, hey. We can wash soul sand to get a chance at nether quartz. Is there a way that we can generate nether quartz? Because how much do we have left? 37? I don't think that's going to be enough. I do not think 37 is going to be enough nether quartz for what we want to do. But I don't really think we have much of an option. Tell you what, why don't we call this a really short episode, and we'll come back next episode. We'll start working with I guess refined storage, because we need to fix this storage system. Okay, having to go into this thing kind of sucks. It would be really nice just to be able to access one block, or even I know or even the wireless grid. Just like having a thing in my inventory that'll allow me to right click and just give me my items from these chests, which we can do pretty comfortably. So we might do that. How about we do that? We'll call this a really short one. Sorry about that. I thought it was going to be more for today, but doesn't seem like it. And the next episode we'll come back, we'll figure out how refined storage works, because I honestly don't have that much of an idea, but I definitely need to go get some glowstone apparently as well. Let's see, what's required? I need to go get a bunch of quartz. Silicon we can get from smelting service quartz dust, which we have a silly amount of. And there's probably more like blocks of the dust somewhere. But yeah, okay, we need to work on this, I think, and then we can start working on automation and other fun things. But we need to fix the storage system for sure. So let's do that. All right. Anyone who's still here, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.